It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone.
Culinary Hotline bling.
That can only mean one
thing. Welcome to it. 0839133728. Our lines are officially open for the Culinary Hotline bling. Ting, ting, ting. Zola, where's the enthusiasm today? Like,
it's in there.
You didn't really ting, ting,
I
ting.
did.
Okay.
Ting,
How was
ting.
Valentine's Day, ladies?
It was good.
Yeah. What did you guys get up to?
Because I'm single. I went out with my other single girlfriend.
Nice, lovely.
And we had fun.
What about you now?
I went to a morning party for 50th birthday, all dressed in black.
Okay.
But we made up with tequilas.
Oh my goodness gracious, how are you here right now? Let's get straight into it. I told you on Twitter it's going to be mad lit. First question from Yashmika Huri on Facebook. Says, hi foodies.
Hey.
What is the best way to bake with puff pastry in a greased pan with foil or baking paper? Mine always tends to stick.
I'll take that one. Okay, so the best thing is to, you can line a tray. So we baked some puff pastry here, so you can see that it doesn't stick very... At all, yeah. If you just line it with good baking paper, you can also just spray the tin that you're using.
Yes.
If you're making a pie, however, it's difficult to put paper in there because you're going to sort of serve it in the pie dish, especially if you are going to serve it in the pie dish. So spraying it is just sufficient because you're going to cut it and then try to scoop it out. If the pie dish is really, really old and you're just afraid, fold the puff pastry, the paper in half. And then put it in the middle of the pie dish so that you can lift the pie out. So don't fill the whole thing, just so you can lift it.
All right, listen, I've been triple daring you at home to try and stump our foodies. I think today might be your best chance ever, okay? Give us a call on 0839133728. Let's see whether you can ask a question that Anel and Zola cannot answer. Let's, is it Mashin Cafe Mashimbie? Yo! Oh, that's so stretching. No, Mashinter Cafe Mashimbie. Go.
Yeah, Mashinter Cafe Mashimbe.
Okay. Says, when is it best to use puff pastry? Is it while it is still frozen or once it has completely defrosted?
Yes, I always have frozen puff pastry in my freezer, but you have to thaw it properly. So take it out the night before, I'll suggest, and thaw it in your fridge. It's the best place to thaw it. If you do thaw it outside, just make sure that it's not too soft, otherwise you can't work with it. And if it is too soft, just put it back in the fridge so it stiffens up a little bit and then use it again. But it needs to be thawed.
Fantastic. All right, so we'll keep our lines open on 083-9133-728 as the Culinary Hotline bling, ting, 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 continues shortly. Graham, over to you.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Alrighty then, 083-9133-728. That is the line that is open for the Culinary Hotline bling. Ting, ting, ting. Yes, post-Valentine's Day. We've got Colleen on the line calling us all the way from KZN. Sawubona, Colleen.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Good morning to you.
Fantastic to hear. Yes, we're so excited to have you on the line. Colleen, what is your culinary conundrum?
Well, I love brinjal, but when I eat it, either grilled or battered, I get terribly, terribly nauseous. Why?
Ooh. Sounds like a question for Dr. Green.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe what is the seeds are very bitter. So maybe that's what is making you feel nauseous.
Yes.
Because the more seeds an aubergine or brinjal has, the more bitter it is. So maybe if you want to still try to eat it, degorge it first. So slice it up, sprinkle salt over it and let it drain and the bitter juices come out, and then try eating that. If you still feel nauseous, maybe it's an allergy, maybe it's an intolerance.
Yes.
Yeah, and I really do think Dr. Green will probably be able to help you more with that.
Fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much, Colleen. So you're saying just salt and pepper to let it drain?
Yeah, so you just plain salt and then put it in a colander and then leave it for about 10 minutes. It'll draw out all those bitter juices from the aubergine and then you can cook it as you have been. And then, yes, it'll change the flavor, obviously the texture a bit, but maybe it'll help her.
Anything from you?
I'd say that just if she's put too much oil on it, because aubergines suck up a lot of oil when you bake them and fry them and anything. So it can also perhaps be extremely oily sometimes without you knowing it.
Absolutely.
You know, that's the other thing that I think of.
You guys are on top of the ball this morning, surprisingly. My goodness, all right. Sheila from Hedefeld said, hi Zola.
Hi.
Hi Arnel. I run a halal kitchen and wanted to know if there is a substitute for port in your plum and port tartare. There was also no butter in the recipe, but some was used in the method. Could I get clarity on this, please? So firstly, let's handle the butter thing.
Okay, the butter thing. Yeah, I put butter into my caramel just to enrich it. It's optional. So you can add a tablespoon of butter if you wish. If you don't add it, the recipe will still be fine.
Because hashtag more butter, more better.
Absolutely. And then the port situation. If you don't want to use any alcohol, you can always use something like grape juice. Or apple juice even, just to give the sweetness. And also, if you use grape juice, it's sort of interchangeable with wine, but you want to, with wine or port, which is what port is. But you want to reduce the amount of sugar because obviously the grape juice has more sugar than the wine or the port would have.
Yes.
So it's personal taste when it comes to that.
Got it.
What
Thank
about
you.
ginger ale?
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, like ginger ale. I think that will also work.
That would be delicious.
We'll pick up the next segment with a question from Macy from the Eastern Cape, who was talking about this particular vegetable that we have over here. But we'll keep our lines open on 083-913-3728 because the Culinary Hotline bling, ting, 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 will continue.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone.
Culinary Hotline bling, that can only mean one thing. Host. Hey, that can only mean one thing. Guys, hey, don't blame me. I'm excited. This is my favorite part of the week. It's the Culinary Hotline bling. Ting, ting, ting. 083-913-3728. Give us a call. Let us answer your culinary conundrums. Anel Potgieter, Zolalene in the kitchen. Macy from the Eastern Cape gave us a call and said, hello, I'd like to know if the outer leaves of a cauliflower can be used in a dish, as I hate wasting. Well done, Macy. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, I love doing that. You know what I'm saying? To use all the parts. I would use these for stews. You know what I'm saying? To enrich stews and soups. What is it now?
You end off every sentence with, you know what I'm saying. I'm like,
I'm sorry.
That's cool.
I'm sorry.
I love that too. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so in stews, and then you can grill it as well. Toss it with some olive oil and some fresh herbs and salt and pepper and grill it in the oven and use it as a vegetable.
Absolutely, and if you're making cauliflower rice or all those things that all the bantingers love to do with cauliflower, just throw the leaves in as well. So it's not going to affect the flavour. It actually just tastes like cauliflower.
So you absolutely can. It seems to have a cabbage-like look.
Yeah.
Does it have the same flavour?
No, it tastes like cauliflower.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, it tastes like the exact same way that the core of the cauliflower tastes. It's exactly the same.
All right, so we've got a caller on the line, I believe Marina from Johannesburg. Marina, are you there? Okay, well, she did call, and she wants to know, can she save egg yolks? So a lot of the time you're trying to make some kind of meringue, so you separate the egg yolks. Can you save them and then use them at a later stage?
You can. I wouldn't freeze egg yolks.
Yes.
The texture, they after when you defrost them, they sort of, it's like they burn in the freezer. You know when something has freezer burn?
Yeah.
The egg yolks come out like that. So don't freeze them.
Chocolate gets freezer burn. Doesn't it?
Yes, it gets that white.
That white thing on top.
On the
That's a
top.
bloom.
Yeah, the bloom.
That's a bloom.
I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize.
So with egg yolks, keep them in the fridge. You can keep them up to like 4 days in a sealed container.
Yes.
Or make things with them. I mean, you can make custards if you're making meringues. So actually, funny enough, lots of people need to save egg whites more than egg yolks because you use more egg yolks in cooking. So egg whites are very easy to save, freeze them. But egg yolks, I would keep them in the fridge in a sealed container and then use them as you need to. Yeah, use them to enrich things. So if you're making sort of bechamel or white sauce, if you stir in some egg yolks at the end, it sort of enriches it and makes it taste even cheesier.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like it enhances the flavor and gives it extra creaminess. So there's a lot of ways that you can incorporate them into your recipes without you having to waste them.
All right, in Wat van Basilic, we also had a call. We're getting lots of calls this morning. about saving basil and how you could do so. I think we've had this before, as with many different herbs, where you kind of cut them up in water into this ice cube.
Into the ice cube.
Ice cube into the fridge, and then what I might do is just rinse them properly, and then put it in a bag. And I actually blow the bag up. I don't know why.
You
Put
blow
some
the bag
air
up,
in,
okay.
and put it in the blown bag and keep it in there. And it just keeps it fresh for a very long time.
With a damp piece of kitchen paper, just to have it, keep it moist, etc. And basil is one of those tricky ones because it sort of goes black very quickly.
Yes.
So it is a herb that you're going to have to buy regularly, or have a plant in your kitchen and just sort of cut what you need. Then it'll stay alive and you'll be fine. Otherwise your tip is great.
No, but it was your tip. I stole your tip.
You said it today. It's yours.
Okay, well, nice one.
Chop it up, put it into an ice cube tray, pour some water in, and then use them in the soups and stews as you will.
Simple as that. We will continue with the Culinary Hotline bling. Ting, ting, ting. Very short to give us a call on 083 9133 728. What up, G-Dog?
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All right, back in the kitchen with Anel Potgieter, Zola Nene. It's time for the Culinary Hotline bling. Ting, ting, ting. 083 9133 728. Do give us a call. I believe we have a caller on the line right now. Do we? Checking. Hello.
Hi.
Vanessa, good morning to you.
Vanessa, and how you guys?
Oh, so good, Vanessa. What is your culinary conundrum?
I'd like to ask now, what is a copper penny salad?
A copper penny salad.
Penny salad.
And also a quick one, why don't my meringue set to be hard when I follow the instructions to the T, please?
So why don't
Thank
your
you,
meringues
Dave.
set to be
My meringues,
hard?
they don't seem to set hard. They're always mushy and soft still. Even though I've done them like according to the recipe, but they don't seem to set hard.
All right,
you know?
so soggy
But
bottomed
I'd like to know
meringues
more
and...
about this copper penny salad, please. It's for a friend of mine, Mickey Party of East London, that we've been trying our utmost to get that salad.
Fantastic. Thank you for the call.
The copper penny salad my grandmother used to make.
Wow.
So it is carrots, onions, and green peppers. So you boil your carrots, your onions, and your green peppers, just like till they're al dente.
Yeah.
It's like cut them not diagonally, maar soos in round circles.
Yes.
You put them in a bowl, and then you make a sauce from sugar, water, vinegar, in tomato room sauce. Sorry.
This takes me
It's
back.
like-
My late uncle
Yes.
used to make this, but he was so good at this.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you put the sauce over it, and then it's like the sweet, sour deliciousness. And you have it with a lekker braai.
Why is it called copper penny? Is it because the carrots are cut like pennies?
Yeah, and it's that color, that copper color, that orange color of the,
Yes.
Okay.
Like at home, we just used to call it salad de azagüe, like carrot salad, but like it was so good. Okay, what about the soggy bottomed meringues?
So the meringues aren't getting hard because you're not drying them out. So you've got to keep them in the oven at a very low temperature with the fan on, even your oven door just slightly open, and leave them to dry out. So the air has to circulate. And it takes a really long time. I mean, you need your meringues to be in there for at least 4 to 6 hours. And then they'll dry out and they'll crumble like you want them to.
There you have it. Just one last one. Your ultimate Valentine's Day hangover cure.
Sleep.
I'm still trying to find that one. Do you have a suggestion?
I don't, because I'm not hungover. All right, we'll do this again next week. The Culinary Hotline bling has been amazing. Thank you, Anel. Thank you, Zola. Over to you, Leon.